It all started with the Bergen International Wood Competition. This is Eleanor. She's my group member. We worked on a couple projects together, like this and this. We heard about this opportunity from school and we thought we would try it out. The deal was, if we placed in the top proposals, they would host our stay in Bergen for the duration of the festival. And we got it. Before this, I haven't been on a plane since grade 5. That was a long time ago. We bought our tickets, exchanged some money, packed our luggage, and headed out. Bye! I forgot my plane ticket. Now, this wasn't just any trip. This was my first trip. A trip where the only one I could rely on was myself.
I was holding it in, I was like, I don't want to.
We checked our luggage in and I remembered how long it takes to get through customs.
Kyle Wong got selected because he forgot to take off some kind of metal thing. Now he's taking forever.
And I got this overpriced sandwich for like 10 bucks. I didn't know food at the airport was this expensive. This was regular price. So excited! It's too bad we're not sitting together on the flight. It's like 7 hours. We got on the plane. Someone took her seat and someone took my seat. We kicked them out. We left Toronto in the evening and arrived in London in the morning. And I had about a 10-hour layover to go in and explore. Eleanor got put on a different flight, so she arrived in Bergen 10 hours earlier. So how was your flight?
Oh, I just like passed out.
Oh really?
Like passed out.
This thing is so much faster than the one in Toronto. These escalators. They start out so flat. Bye, have fun, get some sweet. I also asked a lot of questions, like an inexperienced tourist. So excuse me, do you happen to know how I can get to Paddington Station?
Yeah,
Yeah, Paddington Station, you get the underground.
I honestly didn't expect the airport to be so big. It was pretty big. Okay, here's my situation. I just got through the UK border. Now I am looking for how to get to London. I also have to go charge a bunch of stuff, so I'm gonna find somewhere to just sit down. I didn't prepare much for the trip, so when the plane landed, I spent my first hour to plan out my route, and I bought a day pass for the tube. I should really bring more power adapters next time. I have no idea where I'm going. I visited a bunch of places, including the TARDIS at Earl's Court. It's beautiful. It was the Kensington Gardens. I found a thing. I never found out what this was. I also went to the Marble Arch, Trafalgar Square, Piccadilly Square, King's Cross Station, platform 9 3/4. Whoa, this line is really long. I got to climb the monument and I got to see most of the city from there. across the London Bridge. Then I got to see Big Ben and the London Eye. I got lost, like, a lot. I went on the wrong train twice, so wasted half an hour, but I wanted to go here anyways, so I'm gonna go here first. Okay, still lost. I just realized everyone's driving on the other side of the road. I'm not entirely sure where I am. Excuse me, do you guys happen to know where the Marble Arch is? They didn't speak English. Along the way, I had a bunch of random encounters. Someone got in trouble. Including this lovely dog sitter. So many dogs. Oh, he's so cute.
He's scared. He's not a very friendly dog. So we think you're gonna do something to him. That's why he's like, oh, good off, you know.
There's so many of them.
I know.
Okay, it's 1:50. Didn't really think I'd be ahead of schedule. But I'm headed back to the airport because I have a lot of camera batteries I have to charge, my laptop, my phone. I need to sleep. I'm gonna crash soon. Back at the airport, I met up with our third group member. That's Sarah. She's from New Zealand. Then we flew over to Bergen. When we arrived in Bergen, we went back to look for Eleanor. She was already at her Airbnb. That's Sarah trying to figure out how we're gonna get there. We took a bus over, and we got lost again. We are lost. We can't find our Airbnb. There are no street signs here. Where do we go? We tried contacting her, but she fell asleep, so we waited outside the Airbnb until she came to get us.
No, I walked around. Oh, pretty guys.
Everything in this apartment looks like it's from IKEA, which it probably is, especially the dishes and these cups. IKEA futon. I swear this has got to be IKEA furniture.
I'm pretty sure everything is from IKEA.
And then IKEA sheets. The place we were staying at was newly built. They just finished construction and they just furnished it. We made our way to explore the city. It normally rains in Bergen, but the week we were there, we were pretty lucky because it was sunny all over. We needed to get some tools for the wood festival. Things were expensive. Their malls had way lower ceilings than in Canada, and the roads were more designed for pedestrians than cars. Explored a bit more, then we went to the fish market, had some fresh seafood. It was expensive. We proceeded onto the market square, and in the evening we went to meet the other Ryerson team that was also participating in the wood festival.
Hi, Kyle.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
you.
I'm Eric.
It's like a tunnel. We took the tram up to one of the mountain peaks. When we reached the top, we were welcomed with a nice view of the city.
Oh my god!
Took some pictures, then we ran into the woods. Wait, no, stay somewhere there. I know this camera makes it look like daytime, but it's actually pretty dark now. It's like almost 10, but it gets dark really late here, so sun sets around 10:30. Took some more pictures, continued to explore. This was just one of the moments on this trip that I wouldn't trade for the world. We literally just met each other and ran off with them in the woods. It was something so ephemeral, almost like you would see in the movie. It made me feel young. We slept in the next day, made scrambled eggs. This is how to make scrambled eggs without oil. And said goodbye to our Airbnb. got on a bus, and then we spent the day checking into a hostel. Got to the hostel, Eleanor stole a cookie from another girl. She took her plate back. It was awkward. Settled down, went to an introduction meeting for all the teams. We had limited shrimp, and it was pretty great.
The lunch is inside there.
That's a huge high school thing beside our site, where we would eat lunch for the next few days.
The region is high school.
Went back to the hostel and prepared for the next day. The next 5 days of the Wood Festival were extremely labor intensive.
Let's take it.
Day 1. Found a cart on our way to the site. Used it to move it around. It didn't work that well, but we kept trying anyways.
So, this happened.
Finished the day off with a nice complimentary dinner. Day 2. Worked on our structure. Had some fun. Got a lot of ice cream. I love ice cream.
I lost my friend.
Went over to the Bergen School of Architecture. We got to see their studio and a lot of their models. Climbed onto the roof and ended the day watching the sunset.
Don't make any too quick movements.
Day 3. Filled with more fun.
No! You don't get on!
No, run!
Working on our structure. Lost the group. Got an expensive dinner. Day 4. Worked on our structure. It was interesting to see everyone else's progress. We presented the idea for a structure, got more ice cream, borrowed a drill from another group. Day 5. I lost the drill. I accidentally left it on a bus.
The drill on the bus.
Finished our structure for the last day. All that assembly though, it was brutal. We started packing up and collecting our scraps to throw away.
Look at that, it's like Jenga gone wrong.
Had a nice salmon dinner. I didn't do all that much the next day. Everyone left, so I started to just wander around the city for a bit, and I spent the rest of my money. For my last day in Bergen, I went on a hike with a bunch of strangers. I didn't bring hiking boots, so my feet and running shoes were destroyed by the end of it. We're going all the way up there. This trip, this journey I decided to take was in search of finding myself. Finding out what I'm capable of. Embracing the unknown. Meeting great people, and I really think that's what it's all about. People don't tell you this when you're younger because everyone's path is different. But as a kid, you don't have the experience to know why life is worth living. The things you'll see and the things you'll do, it'll be extraordinary. Travel. It really opens up your mind to how you see the world, how you see people, how you see community. It is the process of collecting, learning, and building on what you know. I will always wonder when I'll travel again, when I'll have that excitement of the unknown. The next day I headed back home, back to a normal student life, back to running. But until then, I'll just have to enjoy the stress associated with university because one day, I'll miss it.